Hello ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. So, it's been another good mail day today. I've got this and I've got another parcel that I've collected. I just want to, I think I'll mention it anyway, just in case anybody is watching that might have sent me something. I've had a notification on my phone to say that there is a parcel that needs to clear customs, but they want £40 from me. I can't find out who it's from, and I'm expecting 2 or 3, maybe even 4 decks that are being sent for review. I haven't accepted it because £40 is a lot. And so it all depends on the time of the month. But if you have sent me something, you'll probably know because you will have marked it up at quite a high price, and that's why they're wanting £40 to send it. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there as well. But this one in particular, let me grab the scissors. Do you know, I really enjoy coming home from work, putting my comfies on, because we're in winter, well, autumn, but it's the dark nights now. Our clocks have already gone back. I'm really enjoying getting home, putting my comfies on, lighting candle, lighting incense, and then just playing around with cards and geeking out on cards. So I feel very chilled. Actually, I should have made myself a coffee. Okay. And as if by magic, I just went and made myself a coffee. Okay, so, that feels good. First coffee of the day, and the one when you get home from work. You just cannot beat it. If I'm not cutting through anything, anything too important here. Oh, that was close. Look at that. There's a letter, and then we have the deck. So I'll just have a look at what the letter says. Here's the deck I wanted to give you in the first place. Right, so this is the Old Fellow Revived, Superior Smooth. After 2 months delay and reprint, it's finally arrived. Now you have the original Keishobou study deck and this one, so you can clearly see what I did. The box is a prototype, so it's a tin, which are on sale with the deck. And then it says, but on linen cardstock. Now I have completed my promise. Feel free to give the decks you don't use to any of your friends. Oh, that's so lovely. And this is from Anne, and Anne is a lovely, lovely person who has kind of sent me these. So the Keishobou Tarot is a deck that was my unicorn deck. It was really hard to get hold of. And she did one for herself, and I keep this in this beautiful Kelly pouch. She sent me this for my birthday, and there's a hermit's lantern, there's a hare, and then this moon and stars. And you could choose which one, but I put all 3 on because why not? I love it. I took this to Glastonbury with me. I'm really loving working with this deck. But when I did the review, I got a little bit confused. And I might have misled people to think that this deck, which is a study deck for personal use, was available, and it isn't. There are reprints that Anna had done that she's put into her shop. I'll just put that back for now. And this is the one that she wanted to send, but she didn't want any more delays, so she sent me 4 versions. But the eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed that when I went through the vintage one, there's the Old Fellow Retro, there was this additional card, which, this is packed nicely, which you will see is the Recoloured version, which I'm going to show you now. Oh, this Superior Smooth is gorgeous. So you can see the recolouring and the amount of work that's gone into this deck. I will list the video below where I do a show and tell of all of these decks. So there is a walkthrough of this one, which perhaps I shouldn't have done because that's for personal use. But there's a walkthrough of this one, all different versions, a pocket version, and then the pocket version of the one that we've got here, as you can see. So I did have a pocket version of it, but I love this deck. So the Keishobou tarot is around 50 years old now. It's from the 1970s, and I believe it was the first deck to use Marseille style images, particularly for the majors, as you can see here, but you can see we've got recolouring. It's been made a little bit more diverse. I like that the fit to these as well. These fit really nicely. Look at that death card. Oh, I love it. I love these colours. These colours are really nice. I love the kind of maroon backgrounds for the skies, the tower, the star, the moon. Yeah, it's great. I love how they're ghostly white. That is so clever. And then the world. But what it does is it has Marseille style artwork following an RWS. And there have been modern decks recently that have done that, like the Marseille Weight, which came out about 3 years ago, I think, and everybody was clamouring to get it. But the original, this is way out of print. You can't get it. It comes up on auction sites and things. I love the pinks in the backgrounds of the cups. Oh, this is beautiful. She has done such a good job. So a lot of people have said that they like the artwork of Marseille, but they can't read it because it's pips. And I love the fact that we've got this deck that bridges that gap. The detailing, the line work and everything on this, it's so crisp. Really, really crisp. This is fantastic. Fantastic. By far my favourite. I mean, I love this one because it's a replica of the original. The annoying thing about Keishobou, the original deck, is it had the copyright or the title in the image on every card, and that was so off-putting. And also feedback from people like Robin at Postal Tarot, who has the original, said the card stock isn't very nice either. Oh, we've got 2 10s. Look at that. That's interesting. And just make sure it's not a print error, and we've got a 9. So we've got 2 10s, and we've still got the Jack, Knight, Queen, and King. Yeah, so Anna's vision really was to bring this into more updated as well, and have better representation in it. And she's done such a good job. The coloration in this deck is fantastic. So the few eagle-eyed people as well, when I showed the original deck, people were messaging me saying, how do I get the blue-faced Queen of Swords? Because on the shop, which I'll link below, people were like, I can't find it anywhere. And that's because, and I put in an extra card. Is it this one or this one? Let's have a look. No, I was right the first time. she put in an extra card into the vintage deck. When we get to swords, the extra card there. So there was 2 Queen of Swords. There was this Queen of Swords and this Queen of Swords. And it's very Carly-esque, isn't it? And so people were like, how do I get it? But she popped it in as an extra card to demonstrate to me that this is what her intention was for this deck that is still to come. Oh, I love it. What a fantastic job has been made here. So, just to give you some examples against the original, these are the backs as well. Again, please bear in mind that this deck isn't available. It is just a kind of a prototype, just for study purposes. It's not for sale. You'll see as well, even if you're buying this deck, this is shuffled because I've used it a lot. It even fits better. But this is great for study purposes. So let's see if I can find the Fool quickly. Although I think the Majors are pretty... Let's get a Minors. We'll go with 3 of Wands. So if we look at Wands, that's Cups, Pentacles, Swords. It would be the last one that I chose, wouldn't it? Okay, so you see the difference here with the recolouring. Even the sky, the ground is pretty much the same. The land that they're standing on and the water and the boat. But then when it comes to the garments, the colours have changed. The hair colour has changed. Skin tone has changed on the hand. So, yeah, let's find another one. We'll go with I like these pinky coloured ones. I think they're beautiful. So let's go with the 4 of Cups, because I love the 4 of Cups. See if we can find that relatively easy. I forgot these aren't in order though, because this is the deck that I've shuffled the most. I might put this back in order though, with it being for study purposes, because this is going to be my go-to deck to work with now, because I love it so much. I bet I've gone past it. Always, oh no, there we go. Like, look at the difference. This is you can really see the work that's gone into recreating this deck. So from the original Keishobou as a scan to the new Recoloured version. It's remarkable. It's remarkable, isn't it? Even like the detail in the cups, look, with the rim and the inside of the cup. Such a lot of work has gone into it. Ah, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So, this is the tin that it comes in. It has got a linen finish on this, but that feels really, really nice. And it's got the star card on the front. So just so I'm telling you correctly, for when you follow the link, if it's something that you want to get, let's move this out the way so we're not confusing matters. Okay, let's... this is called the Old Fellow Revived, and it's on Superior Smooth. So Old Fellow Revived. I'm loving this candy stripe type back, but yeah, the colours are gorgeous, really gorgeous. Love it. I kind of want to keep it in the tin, but I need to transfer it into a pouch because it's going to be coming with me everywhere. Thank you, Anna, for sending me this deck. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Let me know your thoughts below. I just think this is the perfect deck for that crossover between Marseille and Rider-Waite Smith. And if you're used to the Rider-Waite Smith, and you still want to kind of appreciate the art of Marseille decks, then this is the perfect choice. And I'm just grateful that there's a version out there that we can get at a decent price without, you know, breaking the bank. So thank you, Anna, for bringing it back into the world. All right, everybody, thank you for watching, and until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.